Today, we're solving a common traveler's question. What's the fastest way from Madrid Airport to the city? I'll show you how to use Madrid Cercanias commuter trains to reach the center in minutes and connect straight to Chamartín and Atocha, the two stations that link Madrid with the rest of Spain. It's simple, quick and affordable. Come along! Hi and welcome to the sky, somewhere over Spain. It's not common for me to fly, but sometimes it's necessary, especially when speed really matters over long distances. Up here, above the clouds, everything feels calm and distant, until you start descending toward a new city, a new adventure. But the moment you land, another journey begins, figuring out how to get from the airport to where you actually need to be. Maybe that's Madrid city center or one of its two main stations, Chamartín and Atocha, where high-speed and commuter trains connect you to almost every part of the Madrid metro area and the rest of Spain. Sure, the internet lists plenty of options, but what better than a video that shows how it all works? The good news? It's easier than you might think. The airport has its own train station at Terminal 4, and even if you arrive at one of the other terminals, that's not a problem, as we'll see a little later in the video. After disembarking, collecting your luggage, and stepping out into the arrivals hall, you'll find yourself right in the middle of Terminal 4. And that's a good thing. From here, spotting the way to the train station is effortless. Just follow the signs with the Renfe logo. They're everywhere. And if you happen to land at one of the other terminals, don't worry. Madrid Barajas thought of that too. Free shuttle buses run every 5 minutes, connecting all terminals of the airport. And here, they'll drop you off just a short walk from the train station. Easy, right? Now, if you're not in a rush, you might even catch one of the live performances that occasionally brighten up the terminal, like these Mariachis. Their cheerful singing quickly gathered a crowd of singing travelers, me included. And after that little fun moment, let's get back on track. Literally. We'll continue toward the train station, heading down this long mechanical ramp beneath this rather beautiful structure. It leads us to the main atrium shared by both the metro and the train station. After passing the entrance to the metro, we arrive at Renfe's hall, with several ticket machines and the Renfe information office. Most people, like me, go straight to the machines. They're quick, intuitive and usually quite fast. A ticket from here to Atocha costs just €3.60. These machines accept both cash and cards. Now, ticket in hand, let's see how the journey unfolds. But first, let's make our way to the station itself, through this corridor to the gates, which open simply by scanning your ticket. From here, we head down this escalator to the platform level. Right next to the train station is Metro's Line 8 station, and here's something interesting. Take a look at the track. It actually has both the Iberian gauge 1668mm and the European standard gauge of 1435mm. The station was built like this from the start, but the European gauge has, so far, never been used. And here comes my train, a Renfe CIVIA electric multiple unit, one of the workhorses of Madrid's commuter network. Renfe ordered almost 250 of these train sets with different configurations from 2 to 5 cars and capacity for 414 to 997 passengers. Due to their versatility, you'll see them in many suburban networks all over Spain. On this train from Chamartín, plenty of passengers are getting off, proof that this is a really popular connection to the airport. As for me, let's hop on! Inside, the layout is completely open, with simple commuter-style seating and luggage racks above. You'll also find garbage bins by each door and several network maps scattered throughout the train. With the doors closed, it's time to depart. And as we start our trip to Chamartín, let me tell you a bit about this connection. Trains run every 15 minutes from 5:57 in the morning until 11:27 at night, with one extra service just after midnight. The ride from the airport to Chamartín takes only about 15 minutes. Quick, smooth, and super convenient. After a quick and uneventful trip, with stops in Valdebebas and Fuente de la Mora, we arrive at Chamartín, a major station from where you can reach the entire Madrid metro area, as I'll explain in a minute. For now, let's disembark and head to the Cercanias hall the funny way, down these stairs. Sure, there are lifts available, but I always like taking the stairs whenever I can. Once we get to the hall, I'll explain today's trip right in front of a large Cercanias network map.
From here, at Madrid Chamartin, you can reach the entire Cercanias network all around Madrid and its suburbs. Today, I want to go to Atocha Cercanías, and I want to go via the Sol tunnel, so I have to take either a C3 or C4 train.
C3? That's the train to Aranjuez, from track 3. Let's go! The train's already here, so it's just a matter of hopping on. And off we go toward the Tunel de la Risa 2, literally the Tunnel of Laughter 2. Why such a funny name? Well, the original tunnel between Chamartín and Atocha, built back in 1967, was nicknamed Tunel de la Risa because it reminded people of a fairground attraction popular at the time, the Laughing Tube. The name stuck, and when this second tunnel opened in 2008, just west of the original, it naturally became Tunel de la Risa 2, or Tunel of Laughter 2. After a short stop at Nuevos Ministerios, we reach Sol, right in the heart of Madrid. The name comes from Puerta del Sol, still considered the very center of the city today. It's a lively place and one of the busiest stations in the network. For us, though, it's just a quick stop before we dive back into the tunnel once again. And finally, after just 16 minutes from Chamartín, or a little over half an hour from the airport, we arrive at Atocha Cercanías. This station sits right next to Puerta de Atocha, from where Spain's high-speed trains depart in every direction except north and northwest, these departing from Chamartín. From these two stations combined, you can reach almost anywhere in Spain. I'm getting off here, though the train continues its journey to Aranjuez. I hope this little video guide helped you understand how easy it is to get from Madrid Barajas Airport to the city and beyond by train. Thanks for riding with me on today's journey all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and drop a comment below. It really helps the channel grow and keeps these rail adventures rolling, always with a bit of history and technology. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you next Saturday with a special bonus video.